The surprise was Scarlowy. "Oh," said Big Sam, "I'm glad you've come home." They lit Scarlowy's fire and sizzled happily. "I feel all excited," he said, "just like a young engine. Now, tell me all the news." "I'm sure you've met Rusty," said Big Sam. "Yes, I like that diesel." "So do I," replied Big Sam. "It's a pity Duncan doesn't." "Who is Duncan?" "He came as a spare engine after my accident," replied Big Sam. "Is he useful?" He keeps busy, and I'm sure he means well, but he's bouncy and rude. He sings and sways tools around. His driver call it rock and roll." "I understand," said Scarlow gravely. His driver interrupted. "Duncan has done it again. He's stuck in a tunnel. Come on, old boy, we'll have to get him out." Scarlow was pleased. He wanted to run and look forward to meeting Duncan. They found the guards van and the workers and hurried up the line. "How nice and smooth the rails are," thought Scarlow. "They made it all the old bumps. The little digger helped do that. What a difference Rusty's made to the line." Quite soon, they found Duncan. He was stuck at the far end of the tunnel, and he was very cross. "I'm a plain blunt engine. I speak as I find. The tunnel should be tunnels, and not rabbit holes. This railway is no good at all." "Don't be silly," snapped his driver. "This tunnel is quite big enough for engines who don't rock and roll." It took some while to clear away the rocks and set Duncan free again. At last, Scarlow was able to push Duncan and his coaches safely through. The guards van was left on the siding, and the workmen stayed to make sure everything was safe. Duncan grumbled all the way home, but Scarlow paid no attention. Later, the fat controller spoke severely to Duncan. "Listen to me, there is nothing wrong with that tunnel. You stuck in it because you tried to do rock and roll. Tunnels are not dance floors, and you are not a pop star." Then, the fat controller gave his full attention to Duncan's funnel. "If it happens again," he ended ominously, "I shall find ways to cut you down to size. In other words, your career is on the line. Need I say more?" Duncan thought the fat controller had said quite enough, and remained completely silent and still for at least the whole evening.